Hi YouTube, Bobby from Buff back here with an explanation of how I set up my rechargeable power bank battery powered fans inside my 501st approved Stormtrooper helmet. So I'm TK71600. I'm a member of Garrison Excelsior in New York, and my friend Chris is SL2904, and he costumes as Darth Vader, and he is having some issues with his battery setup in his helmet. So we were chatting the other day, and I mentioned how I do it. So I'm just gonna make a quick video so that mostly for Chris, so that he can see how I'm setting up my battery power, but also so that you can learn from it too. This method, I'm sure, is used far and wide by many stormtroopers and other costumers, but it's just something I personally put together on my own. I didn't buy a kit or anything like that. So the power source that I used for the battery, the fan inside, it's an Anker Power Core 5000. And you can buy it on Anker's website for $16.99. One thing I love about it is it has this button, and I don't know if you can see that. It indicates the level of power left. So when all three of those little lights are illuminated, that indicates that the charge is full. And then as it drains, it will tell you how, approximately, how much battery life is left. And I find that to be really useful when I'm trooping and I get to take a break. I take my helmet off and I can press that. I can look at that button and see, oh, I still have 2/3 of my battery, or only have 1/3 left, and it just gives me an idea of how much longer I can go. I have yet to use this battery power bank and empty it. I've never worn the costume long enough to where the fans stopped working, so I actually have no idea how long of a charge I can get out of it. It's at least 6 hours, if not more, of constant power supplied to a small what's often referred to as a squirrel cage battery. So I'll just show you very quickly how I have it set up inside the bucket. Get it off the mannequin here. So there's the helmet. This is a New Hope stunt helmet, and it's a Tupperware TK, which I bought the kit, unfortunately, and then later on found out that there was some issues with the origins of the helmet. But it's the only helmet I have, so I continue to troop with it. It's approved, and I think it looks okay. I hate the helmet gaps, the ear gaps that I have here. That's just a result of my poor trimming. But it is what it is. If you look in the movie A New Hope, plenty of stormtroopers have big gaps by their ears, so in a sense it is accurate. Anyways, back to what I'm doing here. So inside the helmet, I'm going to try to hold this in a way where the camera can still focus on it. Inside the helmet, I have just a small squirrel cage battery, or squirrel cage fan. Those are velcroed in place. I'm trying to hold it in a way where you can see it. Those are just velcroed in place, and there's one on either cheek, and those are lined up to blow air across the center of the shield, the lenses where my eyes are. So with a little bit of planning, you can set it up the same way and get to have good visibility when you're wearing your helmeted costume. So the fan is there. And sorry, the fan is there. It runs along this power. There's a switch setup and then a USB input. So I just take the Anker Power Core 5000. I plug that into the USB, and I have Velcro attached on here with E6000 and with hot glue combo. And I just stick that right inside there, like so. There's the other side. Just do the same thing. Attach that to the USB. Push that into the back. Now those are both installed. You can see that. I actually have a little piece of vacuum cleaner hose that I can put inside there to really clean up the look of the inside of my helmet. I don't have that out though at the moment. And then I have power switches here. Hopefully I can hold that in a way where you can see it. Press that power switch, the lights come on, and it's super quiet. The fans are very quiet. I'm really happy with this setup so far. Try to hold it close and see if you can hear. As you can hear, it's really quiet. Probably the noise you hear in the background is my refrigerator running. But anyways, so that is how I set it up. That's how I do it. I'll show you how I don the helmet. And that's that. So I hope that's helpful. As I mentioned in my other videos, I'm planning to do a lot more cosplay videos. Stuff with Star Wars costumes, comic book costumes, and stuff like that. So subscribe to my channel, keep watching, post some comments. If you have questions, post a question. I'd love to try to explain as best I can how I did it. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.